I'm Sandra Tyler, and you're listening to Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
Guten Abend, Festmeister Hans. Alles klar, Heino? Ja, ja.
We about to bust some gangster schnitzel for all the VIPs in the tent.
These very inebriated people? Jawohl.
I woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in München soon. Got my boxes with the beer and the pretzels showing. Fräulein checking out the rear of my lederhose and pull up the wool socks right up to my knees. I tell the girls to relax. They're like,
Festmeister, please.
Gin and juice, 9 Dunker, beer and schnapps for me. I'm in Oktoberfest, gangsta #1 OG. So now I'm on the prowl to see what I can find.
With my mind on my schnitzel and my schnitzel on my mind.
Hey, ladies in the tent, you down with OPP?
We love the papa, yeah, you know me.
But there is still just one thing that I simply must ask you. On which one of your cheeks do you want me to mustache? You want a cunning linguist, I could rock your world all night. Und ich spreche Deutsch auf jeder Gelegenheit. Hey! Beer and sauerkraut, it's what it's all about. It's time to shout it out.
Oktoberfest gangster.
Poundage steins of beer, the party's up in here. My favorite time of year.
Oktoberfest gangster.
1, 2, 3 into the fear. Tap the keg, Heino and Festmeister Hans are here. I'm a drinker, not a fighter. Raise your stein, homeboy. Yo, tick-a-tack-a, tick-a-tack-a, hoy, hoy, hoy. Cause if you think you're the shyster, I'll tell you, you're not, dog. Fräulein want a big bratwurst, not some skinny-ass hot dog. If you're gay or straight or black or white, it doesn't matter, just as long as you're me tonight. We're getting crazy and fun, but we just need to fight. Cause the Oktoberfest crew know how to do it right. Alpine Village in the house. Let me hear you shout it out. A Red Lion. A Glendale Boulevard. Get your hands up in the air, yeah. Come on, come on. Oktoberfest Gangster.
Meine Damen und Herren, Ladies and Gentlemen, put your hands together. Presenting direkt aus Deutschland, the voice of Oktoberfest, Heino!
Hello, Motherfucker, sein der Schlagerstar. Und wenn it comes to drinking, Heino raises the bar. Ja, genau, OG, original German. Und Heino is the reason that your Fraulein is squirming in her dirndl dress. Ja, she's a hot mess. But this is how we do it at Oktoberfest.
So chill.
You think you're tough mit der 9mm? A real man pulls a trigger on a whole liter.
Yo, Heino.
Yeah?
Are you with me?
Jawohl.
We're gonna show these people how we like to Kaiser roll.
Party people in the house, it's time to clap your hands.
Cause our band's the best damn band in Deutschland.
Prost!
Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit. Ein Prosit der Gemütlichkeit.
We got a grip of OGs right up here in them house.
It's your Oktoberfest, gangsta, better shout it out. Wolf Slayer and Deer House, come on. La Mesa, Oval, Pasadena, Big Bear, Las Vegas.
Black Exposed. Black Exposed.
So this is Carlos Morgan, Kwame Demond Mason, Director of Solar Nights, past, present, and future.
Rufus John.
Hi, I'm Colleen James.
I'm Fitz, Whit Vanderpool.
Hi, this is Barry White.
Hey, y'all, I'm Rudy Blair. You're listening to Black Exposed.
Black Exposed.
Black Exposed.
Black Exposed.
And you're listening to Sandra Tyler on Black Exposed.
Welcome to Black Exposed with Sandra Tyler, KW's first and Canada's only show on primetime FM radio with all Black Canadian music. Co-hosting with me tonight is Allan Cayenne, the first Black president of Kw-Oktoberfest, the second largest Bavarian fest in the world. And he's going to dish about all the concerts and events happening around town over the next couple of weeks. This weekend, I had a chance to attend the 2023 Awards of Excellence, the Chloe Chandler CCAWR Awards, put on by the Congress of Black Women and the Caribbean Canadian Association, both of the Waterloo region. They gave out 13 scholarships to Black emerging youth, and I got a chance to talk to Maya Murray, the CCAWR undergraduate recipient, a vibrant young lady from Kitchener, and I found out out later she's actually basketball legend Jamal Murray's cousin. Talent definitely runs in that family. Tonight is my Blacktoberfest edition. I love Oktoberfest. The smell of fall, the schnitzel, the stale smell of beer. And I realize that there's so many new faces in the region who don't quite understand German salutes in a fest hall. So I've prepared some German lessons, words you'll hear after the first beer, and words you'll need when you're trying to hail a taxi at 2 a.m. But for real, Black Exposed fam, if you're pre-gaming it right now, before the fest halls, please drink responsibly and take a cab. Safety first. And as usual, DJ R Duble, he kicks off the drive home street mix with an all-black Canadian cast. So prost. Cheers. Willkommen. The BE drive home street mix starts now.
Tennessee life clearly, dearly. February is the time that you put the evil eye and the pride aside for the fantasy of getting married. Very scary. March got you already second guessing title. April, spring is here just like a spring start to spiral. May bring some warmer days, poolside getting very tan. June here you moving ice cold, going back and forth with a merry man. July, that's when I found out. July. August, it was baby this, baby that, like yeah, two-stop. September, we falling off, but I'm still the main trying to win over. October is all about me, cause your turn should've been over. November got your mood board in for next year and you're single. December, the gift giving month, now you wanna rekindle.
Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
Hey yo, the world is mine, but I don't want it. Hey yo, the world is mine, but I don't want it. Hey yo, the world is mine. Hey yo, the world is mine, but I don't want it. Hey yo, the world is mine, but I don't want it. Let the earth get blunted, the stars and shit, you know, on Mars and shit, marvelous. Hey yo, it's hatred they be harboring since Lava Kid, the Madison Square Garden Stadium, low started kid. Hey yo, call me something. I'm monogamous with the dope. You're not a role model, just model drip. Chopstick grip on a split. All kind of bliss going through my mind. Maybe one day I could quit. I was a young subway scientist. I ain't even think I would be legit this quick. As a kid sipping titty milk, shorty touching the low like yo, is this really so?
Pick up my crown, reshine, assert nobility. You can be humble, I don't deal with humility. Pick up my crown, reshine, assert nobility. You can be humble, I don't deal with humility. Difference of words, spell traps set by the enemy. Webs of lies woven filthy to infinity. Pick up my crown, reshine, assert nobility. You can be humble, I don't deal with humility. Difference of words, spell traps set by the enemy. Webs of lies woven filthy to infinity. Hard body, hard top, chrome, green leather seats. Jump out in the jungle, hard stomp with gorilla feet. All that little chirping, little tweets. You a parakeet, softer than some Krispy Kreme, maybe even cream of wheat. Duly washed, no substance, powder tied with the bleach. Walk up in this cage, I promise it's gonna be a feast. I don't wait, I gotta mix this shit, circulate. Plant seeds in the novas, make this shit germinate. Formulate a better way, caught up in the Turkmen gate. Looking for external aid, hypnotized by purple haze. Flowers and graves, hand in hand, lemons and lemonade. Bust the top chakra like Lucy, become everything. Somehow, some way, in due time, determined fate. Lose your mind, clean the space. We elevate, that's how we stay.
Yo, it's your Mo Donnie Quest. Catch the all-black Canadian drive home street mix with DJ R Duble and Sandra Tyler Tuesday, 6 p.m. on Black Exposed. Peace.
I'm Sandra Tyler, and you're listening to Black Black Exposed on 98.5. DKWR.
I arrived out of nowhere. Bald head, no hair. Spit foul, no fear. Whole pie, no shit. New highs, no stairs.
But they ain't put out any music for like.
Who cares? Take shots, no beers. Burn rubber, no spares. Skirt on the 4-1 and 6 gear. No speed limit, hell yeah. You about to witness one hell of a year. It's just in, they thought I disappeared. Poof, smoke clears, here I am solitaire. Raise glass, say cheers, 10 times better than I ever been. I swear, seems what's missing in the game been right here. Yeah, I've been right here. What's been missing in the game been right here. If you wanna know where I've been at, I've been right here. Cause real recognize real and it's quite clear. Yeah, I've been right here. What's been missing in the game been right here. And all my people, if you with me, say, oh yeah. Wherever I wanna go, I know my flow sound like I froze time. I never did need a cosign. No bright lights look dim when you're the shine. Anything moving, stop when you're the sign. That's why my name remains one of a kind. Over here. Over here. I ain't going nowhere. Stop it.
Black Exposed on 98.5.
Greatest to ever touch, your fate is a mix. Deliver poetry with a twist. The latest is this. Innovators to create. All opposition, I'ma twist your fate. Make it my mission, let's make it a date. Since the beginning, I could operate within the confines of the lines. That's where I create some of the illest spoken rhymes that's been out to date. Leaving behind no kind of signs, we did something great. But wait, Black Exposed. Greatest to ever touch, your fate is a mix. Deliver poetry with a twist. The greatest to ever touch, your fate is a mix. It's a mix.
You're listening to Black Exposed Drive Home Street
Mix. Deliver poetry with a twist. The latest is this. Innovators to create. All opposition, I'ma twist your fate. Make it my mission, let's make it a date. Since the beginning, I could operate within the
This is Mr. Mike. Catch the All Black Canadian Drive Home Street Mix with DJ R Duble and Sandra Tyler. Tuesday, 6 p.m. on Black Exposed. This is Sauce Bounce. Black Exposed.
I'm on the prowl like a tiger when I be cruising the streets. Marinating in the cut when I slide in his beats. Broke a triple beam down, now I'm serving the heat. Everything I put in this track, the truest words I speak. A politician plays his hand about as best as he can. Nominated by his peers, the only reason he ran. Put the effort in together, now we set up a plan. It's time to set up my man so we can get at these grand. We drove 12 hours north, then I jumped off the porch. A trunk full of evidence, if we ever got torched. The heat was hot when it's heavy, the pressure always stays steady. Keep your hands on these tools, these young hyenas, stay ready. They be foaming out their mouth when they smell blood in the air. Ain't no love in their eyes, and they cold hearted stares. When you play the game of life, just prepare to be scared. Ain't no weakness or fear, fight back and persevere. When it's hit the fan, you better be on your toes. I was so young in this game when I learned all these flows. I turned the 1 into 2 and then a few in the mode. Mentality of a G when you come from below. And if it hits the fan, you better be on your toes. I was so young in this game when I learned all these flows. I turned the 1 into 2 and then a few in the mode. Mentality of a G when you come from below. Long days and long nights, car chases, gunfights. If you get caught in the turf, you gon' take a ghetto flight.
Black Exposed.
Politics.
Yeah.
Politics.
So on and so on.
Politics.
You don't mess with me cause you heard that I'm mad rude and true to my word. I don't talk small and don't play no game, and I never remember your name. You heard I'm mean and talk some wild spit. Your girl ain't never liked me one bit, but when you heard I mess with you and your clique, you told your boy, yo, that girl can sure spit. Well, I ain't into games and or clicks. I talk real whether it's dudes or it's chicks. If I say something, you bet it's gon' stick, and if I say nothing, then I'm still that miss. No matter where I'm at, you know I'm the villain here. Talk is mad cheap, the run of the mill in here. If not messing with me is the new norm, then I ain't changing face or my form for the politics.
And I'm wishing on a star that you would.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. On Sunday, A was mad cool with B, but B don't talk with C, D, or E. And all three were having a party and sent invites to A and not B. So B subtweeted C, D, and E, and A saw and gave that a retweet. So C, B, E, A, F got mad beef, but when they see each other, they all skin their teeth. Well, I say if it's bad on Sunday, then we ain't speaking on the Monday, and it's on site when on the subway. But that don't mean we won't chill like one day. My man say I'm always with that smoke, but I say energy is no joke. The real ones always link up with no rope, so don't make me put rope round that throat.
Black Exposed is Canada's first and only show on primetime FM radio with black content and all black Canadian music. You can hear Black Exposed every Tuesday at 6 p.m. You can find me on my socials at Sandra Tyler and at Black Exposed 98.5 CKWR. Stream live on CKWR.com and stream after on Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, and most other streaming services.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Sean Jones from Essence. Black Exposed with Sandra Tyler is Canada's only black show on primetime FM radio with all black Canadian music. When you listen to Black Exposed, you are supporting 100% black Canadian music. Help us keep Canadian music alive. Listen live Tuesdays, 6 p.m. at CKWR.com and stream after on Podbean, Spotify, YouTube, and most streaming services.
Can't stop thinking about you.
I'm Sandra Tyler, and you're listening to Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR. Welcome back to Black Exposed. This week's artist spotlight is Winnipeg's own Len Bowen. He's a skilled lyricist and a hip-hop artist who's done collabs with Wise and Fab, Hassan Eastwood, Shad, and Jordan. And following an appearance on the Jadakiss mixtape, Who Really Got Bars, and a collab with poet Charles Payne, Len released his 2022 EP, Years in the Making. This is Len Bowen, featuring Jack Mills and Cousin Roe, with Talk Heavy on Black Exposed 98.5 CKWR.
You know, Len, long time is pimping while growth spurred every verse in the highest percentile. Years he did it for, is to hit a different chord, still living, I'm speechless. Genius with a liquid sword. Cause yeah, with what began as hip-hop representatives, but something must have got in us, cause all of us turned to singers. You know its value and it's way above asking price. Foresight, he took the bag over bragging rights. They clapping for him, y'all tired, admit it. Ain't nobody happy for him, just surprised he did it. Work for everything, handouts you can't get from him. Nobody ran plays about the setting pics for him.
It's crazy. Call it all everything getting back to normal, but everybody can still talk soft, man. Need somebody to go outside and talk heavy.
High potency, frequency with no latency. Don't question me, son. Check the history. The bezel flow on diamond cuts. Jack a Millie raised the bar daily, then pen out lines that chart 80s. Had them rocking since pop locking was knocking. First one out here on billboards. What you talking? Heard me on your FM dial. Culture shocking. Hear me out here with Lynn again. Barrel cocking. Do my thing while I'm stretching my wings, peacocking. Bigger moves for bigger things. Now I'm seed dropping. Stay dripping flows only. You won't see me shopping. Always backing what I speak, son. No tough talking.
I'm Sandra Tyler, and you're listening to Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
That's the pop that I know. I like it how you keep it rhyming.
Then I'm joking. Do it. 3, 2, do it. Come on, swallow. Just swallow.
Yo, open your gullet and fill it up
with the suds of a gallon of gold, blends with a cold pitch. You can picture it. Old fogies and young rogues, they funds go when they tongue soaked into the glorious gold glow. In this Bavarian vision, it's a tradition to convince your very body to carry beer to submission. Here initiative isn't really an issue, it's a mission of getting green, lead a hose and a fit you. And it won't hit you till the next day. So let your future you worry about the hangover and let's play. And let's stay until pink elephants display. Because St. Patrick's is almost as cool as this day. Yeah, and it's the best this Oktoberfest. See you holding up a glass, chug it till you're soberless. Meaning, knock it back until you black out and do the chicken poker until you're throwing your back out. Yo, where my steins and my sauerkraut? Where's my liquid bread? The stout is paramount. Hefeweizen Schwartz beers, are you with me? Spicy hot mustard on Princess While getting tipsy. I'm getting blitzed beyond words, but it's worth it. Cause any other way would be way less than perfect. And it's the best this Oktoberfest. I see you holding up a glass, knock it back until you're soberless. Knock it back until we're soberless. On the beat, drunk rhyme flowing over this. And if you're drinking to catch up with me, it's hopeless. I got my hands full of beer, I mean both fists. Yeah.
Welcome back to Black Exposed. Co-hosting with me tonight is Allan Cayenne, the first Black president of Kw-Oktoberfest. Allan has worked with Kw-Oktoberfest for 15 years, and he was appointed as president in April 2022. And he's here to talk to us about all the exciting things that are going on for Oktoberfest. Hi, Allan.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
I'm incredible, Allan. It's an honor to have you here. I would like to commend you on being the first Black president of Oktoberfest, which is the second largest Oktoberfest in the world. This speaks volumes as to the direction that Oktoberfest is taking for diversity. So that's really exciting. For those younger generation or those that just moved here, what is Oktoberfest?
All right, yeah. So Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest is a celebration of Bavarian culture and of community of this region, of the harvest. There's so much rolled into it, and really this region has a really strong German heritage, and that's why we have one of the largest in the world. The largest outside of Germany is a celebration of that ancestry, but it's also a celebration of community, and we have such a great community here. And when Oktoberfest started, that's exactly what it was, is a community festival. And that's really what we're trying to deliver, is that community festival to everyone. You don't have to be Bavarian to enjoy it, right? You can enjoy the culture, enjoy the great food, music, and dancing, and celebrate it all.
How did you get into Oktoberfest? Let's start there.
All right. Yeah. So obviously grew up here. I knew all about the festival, but it wasn't a giant part of my life when I was growing up. But a friend of mine got me involved volunteering with the festival, and that's really when I got to see the other side of the festival. Everyone knows about the beer halls and that side of the celebrations, but it's when I got on the other side volunteering that I saw, the true cultural aspects of the festival, and more importantly, what the festival can do for the community. And I really fell in love with that aspect of the festival, and the more I got involved with that, the more I saw its power to do good in this community, and the more I moved up within the organization, and that's kind of the trend for me within Oktoberfest.
When you were appointed president, did you realize how much of an impact that would make, not just in KW, but beyond, in terms of diversity?
To tell you the truth, I have never really thought of it beyond this region. I just really saw it as a way to continue my volunteering with the festival. And yes, it's hard not to acknowledge the fact that a Black president of a Bavarian festival is going to stand out a little bit. But really, I saw that as a good thing, because it just shows people that Oktoberfest is for everyone, that everyone can enjoy the festival. So I knew that impact on the surface level would be there for sure, and people could see, oh, you know what, maybe I see myself celebrating the festival, because our community here in KW has changed a lot in 55 years, and the roots of this festival are the same, and what we celebrate is the same, but what we're trying to do is make it more accessible to people, make more people understand that this festival is for everyone to come and enjoy what we have to offer.
Tell us about the Wunderwagen. Are you going to bring that back again this year?
Yes, of course. So the Wonder Wagon, it all started during COVID, and we didn't have the same way that we could bring the festival to the community that we've had in the past. Obviously, people weren't able to go out and celebrate in the same way, so we figured out a way that we could bring the polka to the people, and we created this mobile stage that we went around and did pop-up shows. They were surprised. No one knew where they were going to be, but we'd go to a community and play a 20-30 minute Oktoberfest concert, and it was amazing to see people come out, and they were so happy to see the Wonder Wagon, so happy that they got to experience some Oktoberfest. But the other side of that, which I really loved, and it opened our eyes, was it brought Oktoberfest to people that wouldn't normally experience it. So I got to witness these families that are new to our region, new to our country, learning the chicken dance together. Parents and kids are both learning the bird dance because they've never done it before, and having the time of their lives. And it just really went to show what Oktoberfest can do and the joy it can bring to people. And so we've continued that since. And this year we launched a contest for people to have the Wonder Wagon in their community, and it went crazy. The response to it was insane, just because everyone wants that little part of the festival to share with their neighborhood.
That's awesome. I hope it comes to Stanley Park, where I'm from. That would be great. Tell us about how it's going to roll out, what you have planned for this year.
We have multiple Fest Hall and partners, and Bigamon's one of those partners, is starting events on the 22nd, and they have a big concert series this year. So they have Mariana's Trench, David Wilcox, The Trues, Finger 11. They got a band from Germany, Dorfrocker. They have the Golden Keys that are playing there. So they'll kick things off the 22nd. They'll be the first one that has events. The following weekend, the Schwaben Club will kick off their events. And then that Thanksgiving Day weekend, the rest of our Fest Hall and partners, so Habsburg House, Hubertus House, and Concordia Club, open up their doors, and everyone can come experience things. And of course, that's when we have Wilkemenplatz downtown Kitchener. So we'll have the block party on the 5th with the Roadhammers and Western Swing Authority. Dorfrocker from Germany is going to be there, and the Golden Keys will be playing that as well. So a great way to kick off our Wilkemenplatz, and that's downtown, and that's going to happen the rest of the weekend too. So the 6th, 7th, 8th, huge beer garden, tons of really cool, unique food experiences for people. And as well, to accompany that, we'll have Kidtoberfest at the museum and Dogtoberfest at Carlsdale Square. So what we're really trying to do there downtown is just provide a place where it's easy to access. People know downtown, they're familiar with it, they're comfortable with going to events there, and we see it as a great way for them to experience the festival for the first time. Come on out, check it out in a way that's barrier free. It's really easy for them to see what's going on, get a taste of it, understand what they like, and then maybe as they dip their toe in the water, they love it, they realize how cool it is, and they go experience one of our Fest Hall and partners and get that deeper cultural experience.
It is so much fun for the listeners who haven't gone. It's so exciting once you're in that Bavarian spirit. One thing that I wanted to add is Gockel Street. This is a new location for Oktoberfest.
Yeah, for sure. So we were really excited when the city of Kitchener announced that new Gockel block space as an event space, and we really wanted to take advantage of that space to its full potential. So we're taking over that entire parking lot down there from the 5th of October all the way through to the Sunday the 8th there. And so that's where we're going to have that block party with the Roadhammers. They'll have their show there, but all down King Street we'll have our vendors and everything, and then going down the hill we'll have a few more vendors. We'll have some activation stations where people can take some cool photos, and then right in the Gockel block space we'll have more vendors. We'll have a VIP area, we'll have a huge stage, we'll have food, we'll have cocktails, we'll have a huge beer tent. So all of that is going to be contained in that one space. So there's so much going on that people can enjoy and have a good time, and that's going to be free to enter from the 6th on through to the 8th. So from the Friday through to the Sunday, that's free to enter. People can come in and just experience all of that.
Well, I'm definitely going to be there with my microphone because it's going to be absolutely epic. Is it all ages?
The Fest Hall and events at night are 19 plus. For some of the concerts downtown will be 19 plus, but the rest of the times during the day and everything, it's all ages. People can come in with their family and experience that and have a good time there. The adults can grab a drink from the beer tent, but the kids, they'll have some activities in there that they can enjoy and do. So we really want that to be an experience that the whole family can come and enjoy. And another great thing is our fest hall and do the same thing. So they have family days where everyone can come out and enjoy that time together and celebrate together. And that's a huge part of Oktoberfest, right? Is creating those core family memories that you have. And those are memories that last a lifetime. It's what makes Oktoberfest nostalgic for a lot of people in the region, but it's also a great way for us to introduce the festival to new people, because everyone's always looking for something to do with their family, and we just wanted to provide those opportunities for people to come on out and celebrate.
This is an exciting thing. You have so many programs throughout the year. Yeah. Let's talk about the women's program for a minute, because that is so important. What is it all about?
So we've had our Women of the Year program running for a long time now, and it was always run as part of the festival. But what we found is just the demand for an event like that and recognizing women in our community was just so huge that we knew we had to remove that out of the festival time, because we didn't want it to be overshadowed. And so we made the decision to move it into the spring, and now we have it in May, and that move has made a world of difference for the event. It's given it the platform that it deserves, and it's really had, the nominations skyrocket. The past 2 years, we've had record-breaking nominations each year, and that's just, it's a testament to A, how many women are doing incredible things in our community, but B, also the demand for women to be recognized for that amazing work that they do. And so we're really glad that we can be a small part of that, right? We can provide that platform, provide that arena for people to be recognized. And, you yourself are a winner of one of our awards of Lifetime Achievement, and we were so amazed of all your accomplishments and grateful to have you there. And I think you got to see firsthand just the true power of that event and the community of women lifting each other up in that room. And it's hard to tell, whose table is where, because there's just a big cheer every time anyone wins an award. And it's such a cool thing to be a part of.
I am so honored that I won. I thank you for this opportunity, and I hope to represent. Working and getting an award from Oktoberfest is massive, and recognizing women in our area. Women of the Year Gala had over 600 people.
As this program just keeps expanding, we're trying to add more to it, so that adding to the experience and just adding ways for women to really connect and engage with one another and with the community. So along with the awards, we're hoping to expand that and to have, several workshops, speaker series, and, as this continues to evolve, we hope to continue to expand it year over year as we just continue to grow what it can do for the community, and also learning where the demand is a big part for us. We want to be responsive to our community and to those demands there, but we know we have a platform within the community, and it's something that started within our festival time, and we moved outside of that, and we want to continue to use our platform to elevate it.
What is your favorite part of Oktoberfest?
Ooh, I think if I can boil it down, it's capacity to create joy. And I'll give you an example of that. With the Wunderwagen, try to go out with it as much as possible. And I had an opportunity to be there when an older woman came out in her walker, and she sat in her walker and she watched, and she was dancing the whole time. And then she grabbed me after and looked me in the eyes and said, "I just want to thank you so much for this experience. I have late stage 4 cancer. I never thought I was going to see another Oktoberfest again in my life, and this has made the world a difference to me." And I could just see the happiness on her face, and it was something that really touched me to my core, and it just made me realize, the importance of music and celebration and dancing and culture, and what that impact can have on people. That's something that just keeps me inspired to keep going with the festival and share it with more people, because it has that opportunity to create that joy and create that happiness. So I think that's my favorite part.
So you're going to be out and about during Oktoberfest. Are we going to catch you in your lederhosen?
Oh, yeah, I'm living in my lederhosen already. I've been wearing it for the past couple weeks. We've had some events leading up to it. Keeping the lederhosen beside the bed, roll out of bed in the morning right into the lederhosen and get on with my day. It's funny, you see the public reactions shift. You know, I do some events over the summers and people are just looking at you like, what are you doing in those? And then the closer you get to Oktoberfest, the more people start to accept it and think, yeah, that makes sense. Why wouldn't you be wearing lederhosen?
Okay, Allan, where can people find all this information about Oktoberfest?
So the best place is oktoberfest.ca, and it's going to have all the information there. It's got all the events. If you go oktoberfest.ca/tickets, you're able to buy tickets for all of the different events have downtown and at our fest hall as well. So it's your one-stop shopping place. Literally, we have a shop with merchandise in it as well. So.
Well, you heard it from the president of Oktoberfest himself. Come on out to Oktoberfest. Book your tickets. Tons of free events. Tons of events for your dogs, for your children. Don't miss out. It's oktoberfest.ca. Thank you for being with us tonight, Allan. We look forward to seeing you in your lederhosen.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Sandra, and I look forward to seeing you out at the festival. Prost.
How to say cheers. Prost. Prost. Now you try. You could also say, let's make a toast. Lass uns einen Toast machen. Lass uns einen Toast machen. Now you try. Another way of saying that would be, lass uns anstoßen. Now you try. Now you try.
Now you try.
Nice. And when we make it, we gon' put our soul on ice. Cause when they doubted us, we did it twice. I guess the poop is in the freezer. They tried to get rid of us, but they need us. So I need you, like you need me. I need you, like you need me. We double up when our numbers come through the TV. Yeah, soul on ice. I'ma put my soul on ice. Nice. You goddamn right, I'm screaming on that beat. I got a match screaming on the streets. We in the club, stadium, and the arena, cousin. Put me on ice and I'm hitting the top. Trees are dusting, buzzing, fighting. With myself is enticing. My enemies in the mirror, and he's always reciting the poetry of my power. Statistic of my weakness. Shadow boxing with Tyson. I'm trying to show y'all I'm beating them to the punch. Competition on the table. It's time for lunch. Though my mission isn't stable, I'm scoring once, twice, 3 times. And I'm taking hats. Men lie, women lie. Progress is based upon the facts. So let that baby shine. They sold the show and older. They live within the grind. Now take them out that stroller, cause coming up is a champ. Prediction of Ali. He changed his name to Muhammad. We changing free to a fee. It's up to me. And when we make it, we gon' put our soul on ice. Cause when they doubted us, we did it twice. I guess the poop is in the freezer. They tried to get rid of us, but they need us. So I need you, like you need me. I need you, like you need me. We double up when our numbers come through the TV. Soul on ice, I'ma put my soul on ice. Nice.
Now you try.
I'm Sandra Tyler, and you're listening to Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
How to say bad words in German. Ass, Arschloch, Arschloch. Now you try. Shit, Scheiße, Scheiße. Now you try. Fuck you. Fick dich. Now you try. Damn it. Verdammt. Verdammt. Now you try. And that's how to say bad words in German.
Welcome back to Black Exposed. I'm with Maya Murray, the recipient of the CCAWR Undergraduate Scholarship. Maya actually graduated from Huron Heights, and she's attending Niagara College to pursue a diploma in health science. So tell us about this, winning this award.
It was actually my mom who brought this scholarship to my attention, my bestie. So I appreciate that a lot. But basically, I had to write a paper, explain my goals, what I want for myself, and which is to be dental hygienist.
When you found out that you won, what was the first thing that went through your mind?
It kind of just pointed out the hard work and dedication that when your parents tell you to work towards and to stay focused, it does pay off. I was in this moment where I was so stuck, and I was like, nothing's working out for me. Nothing's I'm not moving forward. I'm not growing as a person. And then when this kind of came about, when I found out that I won and I was one of the winners, I felt like, okay, this is the first step to something bigger. This is the first step into my future. This is, and today, after everything, I'm in a perspective now where I'm like, things are going to happen, I'm going to grow and things change, and that's just life.
So Mom, how are you feeling right now?
So proud, overwhelmed with joy, and just to be part of the celebration with our daughter is just filling my cup overflowing, and it's been a wonderful day.
You're young, you're 19, the world is your oyster.
Yes.
What do you want to see from the future youth that'll follow you?
I think a big thing that I've learned this past 2 years, to be specific, is always to keep moving forward. Things are going to happen in your life around you, bad things, good things, ugly things, whatever, as long as you just keep moving forward and don't get caught up in your thoughts and realize that you have a support system. Like I said in there, my parents, my brother, those are my biggest support systems. I believe you can always rely on family. They love you, they have support for you, they want to see you just do the best. So just make sure, once you have a strong foundation behind you, know that you can do anything.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Again, Mom, congratulations on being an awesome mom, because look what you made. Right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, it's the Black Exposed Emerging Trifecta, the world radio premiere of Bleeding by Merv Gotti, featuring Zochi, the Canadian queen of Afrobeats. Plus, we're going EDM. That's techno music for all you 90s babies, with the song Lights Go Down by XLSyndicate featuring Raene. XLSyndicate are black DJs from Toronto whose EDM is influenced by their soca, reggae, and R&B roots. And for the first time ever, the world premiere of Canadian Burger by Saskatchewan Afrobeats breakthrough artist Rooky. The Black Exposed Emerging Trifecta. Bleeding, Merv Gotti featuring Zochi, Lights Go Down by XLSyndicate featuring Raene, and Canadian Burger by Rooky. I'm Sandra Tyler, and you're listening to Black Exposed on 98.5 CKWR.
Do I say to you, I did everything that you wanted me to. I couldn't feel for you, I still would've stayed if you wanted me to. Looks like I got cut from love. Looks like nobody got trust for love. This night I'm gonna smoke some more. This time my body gon' stick to love. Somebody tell that girl I'd rather be with her. I don't want her love no more. I don't want to run. Let her rush with you. I did everything that you wanted me to. I couldn't feel for you. I still would've stayed if you wanted me to. me what you like, come a little closer. I've been getting by on this roller coaster. Can I redefine what it means to let you in? I'll let it begin. Begin now. Let the music slow. Wait a little patiently. If you wanna move, if you wanna move with me, there's nowhere to go. I know where you want to be. If you wanna move, if you wanna move with me, till the lights go down. Get lost in the crowd. You can make a sound when the music is loud. Feel your body now, close enough to drown. My head's in the clouds and I don't wanna be found. If you wanna move with me, if you wanna move with me, if you wanna move with me, if you wanna move with me. Feel the magnet pull leads me to the center. Watch it take a whole cloud in my agenda. Nothing more to show, nothing else I need to know. Can see where you go, so baby let's go. Let the music slow. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, oh no. No baby let's go. Till the lights go down. Get lost in the crowd. You can make a sound when the music is loud. Feel your body now, close enough to drown. My head's in the clouds and I don't wanna be found. If you wanna move with me, if you wanna move with me, if you wanna move with me, if you wanna move with me. Let the music slow, wait a little patiently. If you wanna move, if you wanna move with me, there's nowhere to go. I know where you want to be. If you wanna move, if you wanna move with me, move with me. If you wanna move with me, move with me, move with me. If you wanna move with me, move with me. Do you wanna move till the lights go down? Get lost in the crowd. You can make a sound when the music is loud. Feel your body now, close enough to drown. My head's in the clouds and I don't wanna be found. If you wanna, if you wanna, if you wanna, move with me, move with me. If you wanna move with me.
Smoke, smoke,
This your body is a miracle, but the most incredible, but the most incredible. Possible, she obviously a miracle. Shake it, shake body, got me feeling like a king, got me feeling like a king. Take my order, give me sugar, give me strength. I want you, my superpower. When I am down, you leave me up from good to better. Canadian burger, Canadian burger. Place my order, give me sugar, energy. I want you, my superpower. When I am down, you leave me up from good to better. Canadian burger, Canadian burger. give me strength like warring, you my superpower. When I am down, you lead me up from good to better. Canadian forgot, Canadian forgot. There's my hunger, give me sugar. Energy, I'm warring, you my superpower. When I am down, you lead me up from good to better. Canadian forgot, Canadian forgot.
Hey, Black Child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be where you want to be? If you try to be what you can be. Hey, Black Child, do you know where you're going? Where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn? If you try to learn what you can learn. Hey, Black Child, do you know you are strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do?
Adele Murray Grant recipient.
So we just want to say thank you for taking the time to do what you did. Please continue to do it. Please continue to carry on with your creative journey. And even if you're not the person that gets announced by Master T right here as the winner, you still won today.
Well, the person who's going to receive the Adele Murray Grant is going to be Shadir Oyula.
Welcome back to Black Exposed. With me tonight is Chadir Weewall, aka Chew, the 2023 Adele Murray Grant recipient. And Adele Murray was a profound community leader. The grant that Chadir won was awarded by the Dope Content at the first annual BIPOC Access Web3 conference downtown Kitchener a few weeks ago. And the grant was open to BIPOC creatives aged 16 to 31 in support of their upcoming projects and events. And some of the judges were Hope Angel. She's an Indigenous leader and co-founder of Plume Indigenous Artist Circle. Michael Thompson, who is the grandson of Adele Murray, and hip-hop legend Solitaire. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about myself. So I'm an artist. I'm a local artist and entrepreneur in the KW region. I love the innovation and change that, I can bring to my community through art. So bringing people together, hosting poetry, open mics. I write poetry myself, so I kind of wanted to open that stream and that platform for other artists. I'm also a graduate of Seneca College from the School of Applied Arts and Technology for Fashion Business Management. Instead of just doing our poetry open mic, I wanted to kind of open up the space a little bit more for also visual artists and musicians. So the idea is to showcase BIPOC artists in the KW region and be able to provide that platform for them, and then also a space that we can network with like-minded individuals. What inspired me was the fact that it was a grant that was actually targeted to people of the BIPOC community and especially artists, which is not something that happens often, especially when it comes to funding creatives. Just the idea that, our work as the collective, our collaboration was finally being recognized. That was really exciting too.
Are you able to give us a tiny glimpse of some of your poetry?
Oh, yes, of course. Clouds call calm as we dissipate to space, as we're changing like the seasons, as we play it like it's game. Keep peace as storms pass. The dark clouds never last. Be grateful for the moment and be hopeful for where you're going.
Black Exposed is Canada's first and only show on primetime FM radio with black content and all black Canadian music. You can hear Black Exposed every Tuesday at 6 p.m. You can find me on my socials at Sandra Tyler and at Black Exposed 98.5. CKWR. Stream live on CKWR.com and stream after on Spotify, YouTube, Podbean, and most other streaming services. That's it for tonight's Black Exposed Blacktoberfest edition. Thanks to you, my Black Exposed fam, and Allan Cayenne, the president of Kw-Oktoberfest. I mentioned a few episodes ago that this month, publicist to the stars Eric Alper and A&R director for Universal Music Canada, Ivan Evidante, would be on Black Exposed this month. However, due to scheduling, we will definitely have them on at a later date. And thanks to DJ R Duble for the Drive Home Street Mix. And next week is a full hour of the Black Exposed Drive Home Street Mix with DJ R Duble. Happy Oktoberfest. Please drink responsibly. I'm Sandra Tyler. Stay blessed. Good night.
I know, I guess you know it when I ask if you still love me. Just a product of my experience, learning to love myself through loving you. Never had someone show me how to improve, trying to make you leave just to beat you to the punch. But somehow you still put up with all my shit. Nothing before you exist, nothing before you exist, nothing before you exist. I'm convinced that heaven exists, 'cause nothing before you exists, nothing before you exist, hey. No, I'm blessed and highly favored, asking God to let me see another day. I'm blessed, I don't have much, I usually learn the hard way. Gotta count, highly favored every time that I wake up. No, I'm not worthy, but I got a purpose. There ain't no other way but to stay prayed up every day, every day, every day, every day I wake up. Every day, every day, every day before my makeup. Every day, every day, every day, yeah. Every day, every day, every day. I know I'm blessed and highly favored, asking God to let me see another day. Like every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day, every day, every day. Gotta stay prayed up.